From Paul Brown Tiger Stadium in Massillon, welcome to Big Time Sports in week number 2 of the Ohio High School Football Playoffs. Tonight is the Division II Region 7 quarterfinal. It's a good matchup between Tarkar's best. It's the number 3 seed Massillon Tigers hosting the number 6 seed North Canton Hoover the Vikings. Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Dunn, along with my broadcast partner tonight, Troy Richardson. And welcome to the Pregame Electric pregame show as we continue the annual journey of cheers and tears. 6 weeks of playoff football to crown our 7 state champions in 2025 for the state of Ohio. And Troy, when these brackets were announced back on the 26th, everybody said this could be a great matchup. Both these teams, 2 of the best around, and we're looking forward to a great game tonight.
Yeah, two of the best teams in Stark County playing football right now, playing their best ball at the end of the year. As you get a look there at the Hoover Vikings, head coach Brian Baum. You know, for the Vikings, they're led by Jack Andes. He's kind of a Swiss Army knife. Does just about everything for the Vikings. Wide receiver, running back, has played quarterback. When John Collins, the quarterback for the Vikings, has gone down. And the Vikings got they've got some Division I players there. Zarko on the line, Collins and Andes. They're going to play D1, either baseball or football somewhere. So you've got some athletes there for the Vikings as well for head coach Brian Baum.
Hoover coming off a 50-6 win last Friday night against Columbus Northland. They're a good football team, but both players you talked about, quarterback John Collins and senior Jack Andes, they're going to have to play really good tonight, Troy.
Yeah, they're going to have to play well because on the flip side of the coin for the Massillon Tigers, you know, you've got William Himes, the fullback. You've got Owens, the running back. They are just a ground and pound team. They are built to make playoff runs in Ohio when the weather starts to change, to play in November, to play in December, but they've also got a strong quarterback in Patterson. But what I don't think it's talked enough about for the Massillon Tigers is, you see head coach Nate Moore for the Massillon Tigers, is their defense. They come out and they fly to the football, and they come out and they smash you around. They get a lot of helmets to the ball, they force a lot of turnovers, they gang tackle well, they take care of their assignments, and that's a key for the Massillon Tigers, taking care of their assignment football if they want to make a deep run this year.
And don't forget about Nate Moore's offense, a fast wide receiver group led by Deontay Malone, senior Lennox Lemon. They are home run hitters in the passing game. While we have a minute, let's check tonight's keys to the game, brought to you as always by Daystar Auto Group.
I want to thank our good friends at Daystar Auto Group for sponsoring the keys to the game for Hoover. They're coming to a hostile environment. You're on the road, you're at Massillon. It's a great home environment for the Tigers, and Hoover's got to be used to it. They only come here once, you know, maybe once a year or maybe once every 3 or 4 years. For Massillon, they need to come out and establish the run, ground and pound, get the offensive line going, control the football, and control the tempo of the game. And that's your Daystar Auto Group keys to the game.
It's playoff football. It's Massillon against Hoover from Paul Brown Tiger Stadium right here on Big Time Sports.
Certified by the American Lighting Association, Furbay's Light Shop is your go-to for all lighting needs, residential, commercial, or industrial. Our experts assist with every detail, from bulb size and fixture type to designing layouts. Visit us for hands-on displays showcasing various fixtures, or log in to furbay.com/lightshop. Let us help you visualize the perfect light for your space. Whether you need advice or want to explore lighting options, stop by or log in to Furbay's Light Shop today and see how we can brighten your project.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your new car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service. Because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to the new car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Joda and Troy Richardson back at electric Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. The emotions are running high. We're ready for playoff football. Massillon won the coin toss and deferred, so Hoover will get the football to begin play tonight. And a good reminder, tonight's opening kickoff is being brought to you by Van Nostrand, Young & Coots, asking you, when was the last time you reviewed your insurance coverage? There's enough uncertainty in the world. Make sure you have the right business, auto, and life insurance protection. Van Nostrand, Young & Coots, they're an independent insurance agency, right here to help you, your business, and your family.
And you got two of the more dangerous return men the Tigers have seen this year. Both Beyer and Andes have multiple kickoff returns to the house.
Mateo Herrera will kick it off for Massillon. Has that ball teed up at the 40-yard line on the right hash. So we're going to get to see this North Canton Hoover offense. And it's been explosive at times this year under senior quarterback John Collins.
And they're going to go up against a very, very excellent Tiger defense tonight as well.
Jack Andes, one of the more explosive players in Stark County. In fact, Nate Moore paid him a compliment earlier this week, said he may be the best player in Stark County. Big load on that young man's shoulders tonight. One of these teams will advance to next Friday night as we work our way down to our 7 state champions here in the state of Ohio. Herrera ready? And we're underway here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. Kick going all the way down to the goal line, and that is really about a foot inside the goal line, Troy. So they're going to mark it right at the 20-yard line, and we're ready to play football.
And that is a big weapon for the Tigers, being able to take away one possession with the other team's best athlete on the field. You take away him in open space, now you got to make him play some football.
There we take a look at that Massillon Tiger defense Troy talked about in the pregame. They are explosive. They play through the whistle as you would expect a good defense to do.
They fly around.
That's a good way to put it.
Hoover going to come out, try to spread them out here 5 wide early on, see if they bring some motion into the backfield. Maybe count numbers. All
by himself in the backfield. 1st and 10 on that left hash. Collins got a little quarterback draw and maybe 2. That's about it. Up to the 22. Hit right there in the middle of that Massillon defense. And that's a good one. Let's take a look at the starting offense for the Vikings. Wide receivers are Jack Andes, Brayson Bayer, Michael Stater, and Chris Carter. Big Jack Zarko on his way to Miami in the Mid-American Conference at left tackle. Wyatt Bazzini, Brian Girdlestone, Nolan Martin, Ian Kirkpatrick, Michael Lamline, and the quarterback is John Collins.
Vikings get the Tigers to jump off sides there. So Vikings going to pick up a cheap 5, going to make it 2nd and call it about 3 here. Vikings changing their formations up a little bit, really stretching the Tigers out sideline to sideline with this five wide set. They've got 2 receivers outside the numbers on both sides.
2nd and about 4 on Hoover's first possession. Collins drops, throws over the middle, has a man wide open. He's got the football down the left side. It's a foot race to the end zone at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Hoover!
And there it is. Jack Andes wastes no time, taking 1 to the house for the Vikings. And we talked about it in the pregame. He is so explosive. And we talked about it as well there. The Vikings coming out, stretching him out. They want to get Isolation here. Take a look at the Papa Bears big play replay. Nobody around Andes, and it's a foot race. And folks, there aren't too many people in the county or even in the state that can catch Andes from behind. And he takes that one to the house in the Papa Bears big play replay.
What a way to start the football game for the North Canton Hoover Vikings, who came out of that tunnel fired up. They're an emotional football team tonight, and they strike first on their first possession of the football game and lead it 6-0. Kind of stunned this crowd here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. The PAT is up, high enough, long enough. It is perfect. So the Vikings jump out 7-0, Troy, the kind of start they wanted.
Joe, you couldn't ask for a better start here for the Vikings. Now we get a great look at ground level here in the Altman replay. Nobody around Andes. That's the type of space he can create. The Vikings are stretching him out. Like I said, they got 4 wide receivers outside the numbers. They want to create those one-on-one matchups. They'll take that every time with Jack Andes on the Altman replay, and the Vikings just take care of business. You look at Andes, how he's developed. He's like he was made by DARPA. I mean, he is built for every different type of thing you could possibly use him for, and he comes up big there for the Vikings.
A good look at Brian Baum, one of the happiest men in Stark County right now with the start of this football game. They attacked the middle of that Viking secondary, Troy.
Yeah, they attacked the middle of the Tigers secondary, but right now, Hoover's got to gather themselves. You don't want to allow Massillon here to have a big play and get something excited about on offense. You want to come out and create a special teams play here and let your defense get set. This is the Hoover Viking defense that at times this year has played some shutout football. We saw them the second half of a great second half against McKinley, gave up a kickoff return for a touchdown, but nothing on the offensive end.
Jody Reedinger has the ball teed up at the 40. He'll kick it away for the Vikings. That is a line drive boot, squibbed toward the 10-yard line, picked up right there. Coming up the left side of the field. Special teams for Hoover trying to attack, and they're going to push him out of bounds, finally, up over the 25 to the 27-yard line, where Massillon will take over 1st and 10.
Tigers going to get the ball in pretty good field position here out around the 27-yard line as we get our first look at this Massillon Tiger offense.
And it's an explosive offense. They put a lot of points on the board, only 3 losses all season long for Nate Moore and company. They have played a schedule that is as tough as anybody in the state of Ohio.
And I love that. They want to put themselves in a position to succeed and a position to be playing football late into the winter.
Quarterback is junior Manny Patterson, 5'11", only 150. He'll come out and throwing. Sideline pass caught. And out of bounds up over the 35 to the 37. Quarterbacks from Hoover give him a little space there, Troy.
Yeah, they're giving him a nice cushion there. They're letting him play a little pitch and catch. They want to try to make that Massillon offense be perfect.
Let's take one more look at it. But before that, let's take a look at this Massillon offense. Wide receivers, Giorgio Jackson Jr., Deontay Malone, and Jadis Thigpen. Tight end, Logan Allman. Up front will be Wallace, Elliott, Floyd, and Garner, along with Robert Blakely. Running back, Savior Owens, and the quarterback, junior Manny Patterson. Patterson throws, caught on the sidelines, first down, right at midfield and out of bounds at the 48.
Yep, they're just letting him play pitch and catch. Now, where Hoover tries to spread you out as we go here at the Hoover Viking defense.
Let's take a look at this Hoover defense that will be really challenged today. Up front, Brubaker, Tully, Zarko, Williams. The linebackers, the Lukens, Chase, Carter, and Jake. Quarterback, Tion Ledwell. Quarterback, Carson Morris, Kish, and Zakora are the safeties. Push man through, big hole, here we go.
Strike it up, right through the house.
Field and into the end zone, the Tigers strike. That didn't take long. Savior Owens to the house, touchdown Tigers.
Owen takes that one right to the house, does a nice job getting through the initial defense. Great job there by the offensive line blocking up front. We told you they're an offense that's made to run the football, and they show it right there. There's a nice little pull block there, gets through the initial line of scrimmage, and then no one's going to catch him.
Boy, got a great block up front. Looked like that was Kevin Elliott that pulled, and boom, big block up front. And the Tigers, they don't waste time. Right down the field on their first possession. And we are one PAT away from tying up this game. Mateo Herrera puts it up. High enough, long enough, and it's good, and we're tied 7-7. Just a few minutes into this one, Troy, and he can't beat the excitement of Brown Tiger Stadium.
No, we've seen the electricity come through it. Here, see here, Hoover will spread you out to try to create the one-on-one options. Massillon's going to condense you a little bit to try to create the blocking matchups they want at the line of scrimmage. There you see them with that tight end, the double wing set. They'll use that double wing set a lot. They'll motion those guys a little bit. They'll trade them as well, trying to get the matchups that they want. Folks, Hot Shot Pickleball Junior Academy, where fun meets fundamentals. Young players learn the game in a positive and encouraging environment. You've got skills, drills, and games. That's at Hot Shots Pickleball, conveniently located in North Canton, right off I-77.
Yeah, quick reminder, it's the season of Thanksgiving, and Bell Stores is making it rewarding. Bell Buddy Reward members get 10 cents off per gallon for every $25 Bell Bucks gift card purchased by everyone that wants to stop in it at Bell Bucks store. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to that, Troy.
At the Bell Stores, yep.
Here at Bell Stores. Remember, they're Ohio-owned and proudly keeping your family on full. Bell Stores with us tonight on Big Time Sports.
Well, not even 2 minutes into the game, and we've got 2 touchdowns. It'll be interesting to see if Massillon keep putting the ball in the end zone and take it out of the hand of Andes.
So for the second time tonight, Mateo Herrera, all 5'9", 145 pounds, will kick it off from that right hash. Hoover return man standing right about the 5. Herrera put this one in the end zone on his first kick. We are 7-7 with 10:26 to go here in the opening quarter. This will take a bounce right at the 9, picked up at the 2. Come up the right side, a little bit of a crease, and down he goes over the 20 to the 22.
Great special teams play there by the Tigers, bunching Andes up there only at about the 22-yard line. See if the Vikings come out here at their second possession. See if they stand that wide spread. I mean, they've got 4 wide receivers outside the numbers. See if they come back to it again this time.
That was Jack Andes that brought it back. Just joined us, Andes, with one of the biggest plays of the game early on that big touchdown pass from Collins. That gave Hoover a lot of early momentum, but that's been tempered now by the long run by Xavier Owens, and we are tied 7-7, 10:22 to go here in the opening quarter.
Got a flag.
Massillon's already had 1 penalty. That's a little sideline warning, that's all. Don't want to make a habit of that, Troy.
No, we saw that get enforced last week as Jackson took on Brunswick and got a big win.
We'll check tonight's officials for you in a moment. 1st and 10 for Hoover at their own 22.
Hoover bringing some guys in there, moving their formation in a little bit. Not as spread out as they were the first time. They got the H-back in there as well.
Going to give the ball to Andes. Finds a little bit of a crease, so a quick step. And then the linemen push him ahead toward the 30 to the 31 to the 32.
That's a power run. We talk about Andes with his speed, but there you see the Andes with power.
Let's take a look at this Tiger defense. Samuel Dosis, defensive end. Zayshawn Murray, Joe Carter, Christian Culler, Isaac Maxheimer. How about Jaden Williams, the linebacker, number 9? He's a good one. Number 30, Devon Williams, and the secondary, Malone, White, Jenkins, and Braylon Gamble. This defense is hard-hitting and play with a little nastiness, Troy, which I like.
3-man line here for the Tigers.
Collins looks left, throws left. Caught on the sidelines. Did he catch it? He sure did, right at the 35. That'll be a Hoover first down.
And we saw the Vikings corners playing off a little bit there as you take a look at the Altman replay. Here you see Massillon's corners give him a little bit of cushion. They don't want to let anyone get behind him again and let these receivers run wide open.
Let me take a look at
Hoover going to that real wide formation again here to the field.
Boy, they're bunched on the left and the right. Going to send a man in motion on 1st and 10 at their own 30. Going to hand the football up to Andes. Another quick step, and Andes is almost away. He was 1 quick step away, Troy, from maybe taking that one a long way. They finally got him at the 41.
Well, he was a shoestring tackle away from breaking it, but there you see it. He does a great job in the cutback lanes. Hats off to the offensive line working the second level. When O-linemen work to the second level, that allows your running back to have cutback lanes.
Boy, Jack Zarko, big number 54, pulled on that one. He led the blocking for Andy. 2nd and about 5 at the 41. Collins going to keep it himself. He's in the open field. He's got a first down and more. out of bounds down at the Massillon 42-yard line.
Yeah, Collins finally getting healthy. He's been dinged up all year, been banged up a lot. This time a direct quarterback draw. Great blocking up front by the lineman. Gives him a seam. He's able to pick up 15 yards. Good job there by Collins. Great block there by Wabanzati for the Vikings.
Another first down for Hoover. Second possession. We're tied at 7. Again, it's Andes, and again he has running room down the sidelines and out of bounds at the Massillon 26-yard line.
And if you are a Tiger fan, you just hold your breath every time Andes touches the football, because he has that ability to take it to the house. And if you're Hoover, you've got to keep him on the field.
Massillon defense being challenged on this drive. Through the years, Hoover's been known, Troy, as having a big, solid offensive line, and this group has come along all season long.
Well, that's one thing Brian Baum has done at Hoover is he develops offensive linemen.
1st and 10. Collins again, big hole in that left side, and he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the Massillon 17.
Collins is doing a great job finding the holes. Great play calling here by the Vikings, keeping Massillon off balance. Now you're 2nd and short here. You can open up the playbook, maybe take a shot at the end zone. One time here, take a shot downfield for the Vikings. See if they go to that spread again. Once again, there's Collins on the Altman replay. Gets a nice block there by his wide receivers as well.
2nd and short. The Vikings have a number of options here. They look, and now Collins is in trouble, and down they go. They sack him at the 20 as that Tiger defense says, wait a minute, Hoover.
Yeah, and that's a great job there by the Tiger defense not falling for it. I think this was a design run for the quarterback. He's looking, boom, and then he's supposed to tuck it upfield. But a great job collapsing the pocket for Massillon. Now instead of looking at 2nd and 1, you're 3rd and 4 for Hoover, and you're thinking, hey, how do we get the first down?
Big Zajon. Zajon got that one. 295-pound junior. Pop Collins down at the 20.
Plenty of time on the play clock for the Vikings. Collins trying to bunch it. Nothing there as the Vikings cannot get to the perimeter. Once again, we talked about it, how great this Tiger defense is. They get another sack. Collins tries to run it. See if the Vikings try for the field goal or if they're going to look to go for it here. Great defense again by the Massillon Tigers.
That was junior Isaac Maxheimer. 210 pounds, nailed him. There, take a look at it. One of the better linebackers in Stark County. So 2 big defensive plays, one by Murray, one by Maxheimer. And here we go, 4th and about 7 for Hoover. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. And that's a Massillon timeout, Troy.
Yeah, Massillon wants to think about it here. This is where you definitely want to make sure you've got your right defense set. You want to know everybody's assignments. Not sure Coach Moore is talking with the officials there.
We're going to take a break, come back with more Big Time Sports Game of the Week. Massillon 7, Hoover 7. We're back right after this timeout.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
You're only as good as your people. And what we've done here is we've created a culture where people flourish.
We don't want it to be a transaction. We want it to be something where there's a consultative approach, a relationship that allows us to really, one, ensure our customer the right way, but then two, to let them understand the value of getting to work with us.
It's an extreme amount of satisfaction for this team that we have right now. We've developed a team that is solely based on relationships.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
You've got only one body, so why not take care of it? Let iCryo Wellness and Recovery help you live a healthy lifestyle. iCryo will introduce you to recovery and wellness with their proven techniques that will surely make your body and mind a whole lot healthier. Evaluate your lifestyle with iCryo. Don't wait. Call now, 330-451-6365.
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back in Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. Things have settled down just a bit after two explosive plays, Troy, to start this game.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what, I'd like to know what Coach Moore's talking to the head official about there. They've had a discussion this entire time out. I'm not sure if it's probably about arguing about the sideline warning there. He never talked to his team. He just has been talking to the official the entire time. Not quite sure what he's debating there. Maybe that sideline warning that they had earlier.
Fourth down for Hoover at the Massillon 22. And he's in motion. They're going to throw it back to Collins, and it was intercepted. Looked like Maxheimer got it. And then the ball pops loose.
With the interception for the Tigers.
Maxheimer celebrating on the way off the field. I think that was Maxheimer. Let's check it. Could have been Joe Carter.
See if we can get a number on that, but that was a great job by the Tigers defense. They were not fooled by it, and this is a tough play for Andes. He's going to be running to his right. He's going to try to throw it back against his left. He gets some air under it. It's a touchdown, but you know what, that time that's picked off by number 20 there.
That's Isaac Maxheimer, the junior linebacker. I think that was a great play call, Troy, but it forced Andes to throw that off his back foot. He couldn't get anything on it.
And across his body. That's what makes that so hard to do. And Andes has had to play quarterback some here as well.
Boy, a big stop by this Tiger defense. We're still tied at 7. Patterson going to throw a little bubble screen out. And they're in the open again. Tigers coming down the left side. It's a foot race. They're going to push him out of bounds inside the 40. And a flag goes down. That could be a face mask on the Vikings.
Nice completion there by the Tigers. Once again, they're just playing pitch and catch. Hoover's giving them the easy pass, and they're going to take the completions all night long as they play off again. And they say, hey, our athletes can get in space.
That's exactly what it is, Troy.
And now you're going to help Massillon out. You're going to tack on 15 as we're going to look here on the replay and see the face mask as well. There you see it, just an easy completion, little pitch and catch. There's the throw, one missed tackle, and all of a sudden you're deep into Viking territory. And there you see the face mask as he's brought down.
Boy, a big play by the Vikings to keep that one rolling.
That's wide open again. He's behind the corner.
Throws it, and it has caught a good catch down at the 9-yard line as Manny Patterson, the junior quarterback, showing off an electric arm here early in the game.
Yeah, once again, you know, Massillon's, they're going to condense you to get you to spread out a little bit. This little RPO action, he could have gone to the short man. This time he goes to the middle man on it, but he had a man short, middle, and deep, little like a waggle action almost, but out of a different formation.
So Massillon already with one big play in the books, trying to make it touchdown number 2 here in the first quarter with 5:56 left to go in the first stanza. And not much there as that Viking defense stands up and drops him right to 9. They may spot at the 8.
And that's one of the few times we've seen Massillon run a play where they haven't picked up 7 or 8 yards, as they've kind of been gashing this Viking defense.
Let's watch it again, Troy. What do you see here on the replay?
Just trying to go a little, I think a little inside zone on that, but a nice job of the Vikings stacking it up. But you got to watch for that quarterback pulling it out on a little bit of a zone read. He has shown the ability to scramble. He also has that ability to tuck it and run. He throws well on the run as well.
They took a look at Manny Patterson. Gonna run the left
got
side.
the perimeter.
At the 4, at the 1, it's a touchdown. Massillon answers with 14 straight points. Again, it's Xavier Owens, the junior. Pops it into the end zone.
Yeah, no one there. Owens is going to beat you in the perimeter. They do a great job of flanking them. No one there to take care of the edge for the Vikings. The DN goes inside. You got to keep that outside arm free. You got to force everything back into your help. They don't. Owens does a great job of taking advantage of it. Sprints to the pylon on the Papa Bears. Big play, replay.
Well, they ran to the wide side of the field, Troy, and Owens turned the corner. It was lights out. Now the try for the extra point. And once again, it's Adio Herrera, who will try and make it a 14-7 Massillon lead with still 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. High end over and kick is into the bleachers, and it is good. Let's take one more look at that. Right now from field level, Troy.
Yeah, he's going to be coming right into your living room here on the Altman replay, as he just does a great job sprinting to the pylon. You got to have that edge set. You cannot allow that running back to beat you to the perimeter.
Running right into your living room with that one.
I want to thank our good friends at the Beaver Company, Beaver Excavating, Beaver Construction. They have done some great work here in the locker rooms at Massillon, building high-performance facilities for elite athletes. True project partners embracing a transparent approach. That's Beaver Construction, Beaver Excavating, the Beaver Companies. They do an amazing job. If you know anyone who works for them, tell them thank you for being a sponsor here on Big Time Sports. They also sponsor our Big Time Sports Female Athlete of the Week. Without them and our other sponsors, we couldn't continue to bring you our award-winning coverage here on Big Time Sports.
Tonight's officials, the referee is Anthony Montana, the umpire is Eric Marino, linesman Joseph Batura, line judge Robert Marino, and the center judge is John Patton. And they've been busy tonight.
Yeah, and
trying to keep up with this group of athletes that are coming up and down the field.
Punters stay home.
Yeah.
Your punters, you don't need them tonight so far, as points have come aplenty and defense hasn't.
There you look at Herrera, who will kick off for the 3rd time already from that right hash. Jack Andes, number 3, one of the return men, standing back at about the 6-yard line. High end over end kick, and that will go into the end zone. And Hoover will get their 3rd possession of the game from the 20.
Really, that last possession for the Vikings, they were doing a great job matriculating the ball down the field, but it started on that 2nd and short. They tried to go for the pass, or I think it was a quarterback draw maybe. They lose 3 yards, and instead of looking at 3rd and 1, they're looking at 3rd and 4, and that just threw everything off kilter for them.
Well, Troy, that opening big play by Hoover gave them all the momentum, but Massillon has come back with 2 straight touchdowns. And maybe that momentum right now is left this Hoover team. They got to come up with a big play or 2 here, I think.
Well, they've got to come up with some type of a scoring drive here. You don't want to go down 2 scores. Hoover got the quads look here to the top of the screen. Haven't seen that tonight.
Collins, quarterback keeper again. Not much there, maybe a yard or 2 to the 21.
And I think some of those plays is Collins is just counting numbers in the box. And if he thinks their offensive line has an advantage, maybe 5 blocking 4, he's going to just call the draw when they stretch you out like that. And now we're going to see with the Vikings starting with the back in the backfield. We haven't seen that tonight.
There's the Altman replay again. Big Sejan Murray. He's already had a sack tonight, making his presence known. 295 pounds and only a junior.
Well, I'm so impressed by how well this defensive line moves for Massillon.
2nd and 9. Collins going to run it again. Good spin move and dives forward to the 27. I'm sorry, to the 23.
And you see, Joe, it looks here initially like he's got room to run, as they do a nice job kicking out the nose there, and you think he's going to get it, but look how quickly they close. They're just relentless on their speed flying to the football.
Jaden Williams finally got in, one of the better linebackers in Northeastern Ohio, a senior at 205. And now a big possession play for Hoover.
This is the same formation they scored the touchdown on earlier.
3rd and about 7.
False start.
The flag goes down. And let's see who this is going to be on Hoover.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start on Hoover.
There's referee Anthony Montana calling that one. going to move the football back to about the 17 or 18-yard line, 3rd and about 12.
Yeah, but that was the same formation they scored the touchdown earlier. They went to that double stack, single, and they just stretch you out. Now they're going to go a little, we haven't seen this formation yet, 2 guys in the backfield with Collins. I don't know they're going to flex them out here, and they're going to go that stack again. Nope. 5 wide spread.
Carson Bear in the slot to the right. Collins again in an empty backfield. And once again, he's going to try and run out of it. He's got a lot of room up ahead of him, and he scoots out of bounds at the 31 or 32. Going to be a Viking first down.
And a good decision there by Collins. That was a great job.
If you're going to do that, you got to do it quick while it's open, Troy.
Oh, the referee just threw a penalty on the field.
Let's see what that's all about. Going to call a big one on Hoover.
Yeah, and it was weird. It was after he got the first down, and then he dropped the flag after he was already out of bounds.
That was, they said it was on number 71, Wyatt Mazzini. Let's watch it here, Troy.
I'm trying to see it here.
There's number 71 in the bottom of your picture.
But it was weird that he was already out of bounds, and then they threw the flag.
That's a costly one. Hoover had a first down. Now they're in 3rd and a bunch. Back at the 9. Collins looking, throws over the middle and intercepted at the 27, coming down the right side to the end zone for the Tigers, their 3rd touchdown here in the first quarter. This one by the defense.
And that's the defense again. They come out, they put pressure on it. Collins can't see it, but they just fly around and they force the turnover there. And that's getting the pick there is number 16 for the Tigers. Jenkins coming up with it. Collins gets a little rushed. That's an easy pick 6 for the Tigers.
2nd interception of the night for Massillon. This one results in a touchdown as we take a look at it again on the Altman replay. Collins, here comes Jenkins, and he goes almost untouched down the right side into the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Herrera again. 3rd PAT here in the quarter. And that one is perfect again, and suddenly it's a 21-7 Massillon lead. Still 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
And how big is that penalty after the Vikings already had the first down, then they throw the flag late, brings them back. Now they get the pick 6, and they take that to the house. That's a big swing there for the Massillon Tigers. Now they're up 2 scores.
Yeah, that would have given them a first down at their own 31 with a little momentum.
Yeah, that's a big holding call on the Vikings. And a good job there by the Tigers taking care of it.
Other Region 7 playoff games tonight. Number 8 seed Columbus Walnut Ridge is at number 1 seed Sunbury Big Walnut. Number 7 Ashland is at number 2 seed St. Francis de Sales. Number 5 seed Westerville South is at number 4 seed Canal Winchester. That's very interesting because one of these teams will be back in action next Friday night. Depending on what teams win, depends where they will go. So it's a big one tonight, a big one all over the state of Ohio tonight.
Well, the Vikings going to get it back, but right now everything is going the way of the Tigers.
21-7 Massillon after Hoover had stunned this crowd on a bomb from Collins to Andes for a touchdown that gave them a temporary 7-0 lead.
Yeah, Hoover on their second drive moved the ball right down the field, a couple of sacks, and they're out. Then they come back, they get a first down, late penalty comes in, then the next play, pick 6 for the Tigers. Massillon taking advantage of the Viking miscues.
Herrera again will kick it off from that right hash. He's boomed them into the end zone thus far. Let's watch him again. Another high end-over-end kick, and that one also into the end zone, and Hoover will take over 1st and 10 at the 20.
And that's big. Once again, Jack Andes can't touch the football, but right now, this is you don't want to talk about early possessions being big, but the Viking defense hasn't shown the ability to stop Massillon. They have shown the ability to move the football, but can they continue to sustain drives against this Tiger defense that seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on?
You see that Viking offense break the huddle, and they come back out on the field down 21-7, 3:11 left to go here in the opening quarter. We've already had a few highlight reel plays in this one. Collins to Andes, looking for help, looking for some running room, and can't find it. Down he goes, back at the 19.
Another loss of 1 there. The Tiger defense starting to smell blood a little bit. A little bit of blood in the water against the Vikings. As you see here, no blocking up front there, no movement up front by the Vikings, and just nothing there for Andes to go.
Sean Murray, the big junior defensive lineman, living in that Hoover backfield early. He's on that tackle. There you look, Andy, right in the middle of your screen. It's been a busy Massillon defense. A couple of interceptions, big plays, and once they've turned it over to the offense, it's been lights out. Collins, sideline pass, Andes. And that's incomplete. Boy, looked like he was open. So take a look at Andes. Tried to catch that over his shoulders.
A little bit of pressure right in the face of him. Hit him in the hand out there. That's just tough when it's in the outside hand. But Hoover has to keep the pressure off Collins. They've got to keep him upright.
Andes, of course, on his way to Bowling Green to play college baseball for the Falcons in the Mid-American Conference. Watched him play a lot of baseball this spring, Troy. He's a good one.
He's a dominant baseball
fielder, relief pitcher.
Just as a dominant baseball player as he is a football player.
3rd and about 10, and another flag goes down. And they'll confer on this one. They're pointing at Massillon. Not sure what that's all about.
Dead ball, disconcerting act on the defense, number 9, calling the cadence, 5 yards, 3rd down.
Oh, they got him for calling out the cadence for Massillon.
Jaden Williams, the middle linebacker.
Yeah, yelling out the cadence, they called it a disconcerting act.
I've seen that a couple times at the college level. First time I've seen it at the high school level this year.
It's a word we don't hear too often, disconcerting. And they're going to call, Massillon's going to call a timeout again. And I think, yeah, this is going to be a timeout where Coach Moore just wants to talk to the referees and make sure that they're all on the same page.
Well, he's had a long conversation early, and now another conversation. Maybe talking about that last penalty.
I'm not sure what he was talking about earlier when he was arguing with the officials, because it didn't seem like anything happened. But maybe he's telling them that, you know, Hoover had been holding, and then that he had been noticing that. So seeing what he's letting the officials know here is he's last 2 timeouts he's called. He hasn't talked to his team. He's just talked to the referees.
Well, that's a veteran crew. You can see right there. Yeah. These guys have been around.
Yeah, they have been around for a while. But, you know, right now, Massillon's in total control right now, and you just want to try what you can do here to keep Hoover off the field, get the 3 and out. And if they can get the 3 and out and get the ball back and put another score up, Hoover's going to be in a very negative situation.
Yeah, there's that Hoover offense trying to figure things out. Just for a moment, they were up 7-0. Now they trail 21-7. But the good thing, Troy, you got a boatload of time left in this one.
Oh, yeah. Just a great atmosphere here at Massillon.
This is about as big time a high school atmosphere as you're going to see for a playoff in week number 2 to the state playoffs. A lot of Viking fans, and I would guess a lot of football fans from the area in here to see this one. Pass down the field, and it is caught. Andes again. There's a flag behind him. Big play, Collins to Andes, but I think there's another flag down.
I think it's defensive holding, because they pretty much just tried to tackle Andes earlier because he just gets such great separation.
They have not been able to defend him in the secondary tonight for Massillon.
Well, and Coach Moore said it. He's probably the best player in Stark County.
Penalty obviously will be declined. And Hoover now has the football down at the Massillon 41, trailing by 2 scores. There's another look at it. Good over-the-shoulder catch by Andes. Here he comes again. A good 3 yards down to the 39.
There's that double stack formation again, bringing Andes into the motion. At some point, they're going to fake to him, and you got to come up and respect that so much and go some play action off that.
And once again, it was Jay-Sean Murray. Boy, he's been in on a ton of tackles already in this football game. 2nd and 8. You look back at that 4th down play for Hoover, and they gave up really a field goal attempt, and it cost them with the interception. They could have had more points on the board. Collins going to keep it. Little crease on that left side, and now he'll run out of bounds, and they'll keep the clock moving at the 36.
Well, once again, it looks like he's got room for the first down, but those linebackers flow. They scrape. You talk about scraping so well. Look at him fight off the block there and come up, ready to make the tackle, coming out over the corner there. But a great job there by the defense of the Tigers.
Deontay Malone. Good open field tackle.
Wow.
Brings Collins down at the 37.
Quads again. Quads to the field.
Third and about 7 or 8. Collins, down he goes again. Another sack for this Tiger defense.
They did a nice job there of collapsing it quick. Nothing for Collins to do.
Joe Carter got him.
They come, look at him collapse it here. They go right, oh, they might have got away with a little bit of a face mask up top there.
Head-high tackle by the 6'4", 240-pound Joe Carter. There's a good look at Brian Baum, the Hoover coach.
Yeah, it looked like they got him a little high there. Must not have got the face mask on that, just the neck.
Vikings are going to have to punt the ball as they stand back at their own 45. Andes gets that one away. Fair catch called for at the 8. With 7 seconds left in the first quarter.
Right now, this is where Massillon, you got the foot on the throttle, on the pedal, and you just want to keep it going.
Deontay Malone there with the fair catch. So the Tigers will get to play one more down here in the first quarter. It's been a productive quarter for them, to say the least. Down 7-0. They've answered with 3 straight touchdowns to lead it 21-7. And there is young Manny Patterson. He has been impressive tonight, the junior quarterback. Looks over at the sidelines to pick up the play call. Now from ground level, there you see him. They list him at only 145 pounds, but
plays bigger than that.
He is lightning quick.
Screen.
Drop, little flanker screen, and they push him out of bounds over the 17-yard line.
They try to get all that motion going to the wide side.
Geo Jackson was the guy that caught it. Boy, a good target at 6'4", Troy.
That's so big at the high school level. Get all the action going left. They come back with a throwback. Good job there sniffing it out there by the Vikings. Number 31 coming up and making the tackle.
Jake Lukens.
31, yep, Lukens again.
1 second left here in the first quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. Patterson again throws it. Again, it's caught. It's going to be over the 30 to about the 29, close to the 30-yard line for a first down. And again, it's big Geo Jackson, the junior, at 6'4", 185, pulling it in. Well, we have finally come to the end of the first quarter. 28 points on the board, 21 of them belong to Massillon. We're coming back with second quarter action right after this on Big Time Sports.
At Paper Twigs, our full-service floral and papery boutique offers expertly crafted, custom-designed invitations and paper essentials for all events. We're renowned for our innovative, out-of-the-box floral arrangements, perfect for any occasion. We specialize in weddings and major events and would be honored to be a part of your special day. Please contact us at 330-499-3350.
Daystar Power Sports and Equipment in Malvern knows how to take care of our customers. Fall is here, the perfect season to hit the trails, tackle yard work, or haul with confidence. From Arctic Cat ATVs to Cub Cadet mowers, Steel tools, Ferris mowers, and Triton trailers, we've got you covered. Great financing, dependable service, and the gear you need. Call 330-868-9893 or visit DaystarPowersports.com today. Daystar, your adventure starts now.
Introducing Pizza Oven, a legacy since 1956. For decades, we've delighted taste buds with our authentic flavors. Indulge in our scrumptious menu, carefully crafted to satisfy every craving. From crispy pizzas to fresh salads, tender chickens to savory pasta, we have it all. Visit pizzaoven56.com and experience the taste of tradition at your fingertips. Pizza Oven, serving Northeast Ohio at our 10 locations.
Novelis is a global leader in flat-rolled aluminum and the world's largest aluminum recycler. Together, we forged a world-class team delivering high-quality products globally. We extend our positive impact by supporting local schools and community organizations. Novellus Urixville cheers on students and families across various schools. Novellus Urixville is rooting for you. Learn more at novellus.com.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. Second week action in the Ohio High School Athletic Association playoffs. And it is Massillon 21, Hoover 7. Time for our first quarter recap.
Yep, time for our Kimball Recycling quarterly recap. Well, we had a lot of excitement in the first half there as you see the bomb to Andes. He takes one to the house, but Massillon not going to waste any time answering right back as Owens. He's going to get his first of 2 touchdowns there as he sprints ahead, scampers through there. You see him beat him to the pylon as well. And there's the pick 6 as the Tigers scoring just about every way you can right now. And that's our Kimball Recycling quarterly recap.
Back to live action. 1st and 10 for Massillon. At their own 29. Patterson, little bubble screen to the left. And a good open field tackle over there, saving a big play.
Rivera with a nice catch there.
Nathan Sikora was the guy for Hoover that made that good open field tackle.
Yeah, the first one just comes up, whiffs on him, but Sikora, nice job in the open field, wraps up, brings him down there. Great play by Sikora.
Still got about 3 or 4 yards on it. Bring up a second and about 6.
They do a great job with the RPO here. Now we're starting to see Massillon spreading the defense out a little bit, going 3 wide. They were kind of condensed early in the game. This second quarter trying to stretch the Viking defense, create some one-on-one opportunities.
Patterson going to keep it himself, and not much there. Down he goes, right at the line of scrimmage as he tried that little quarterback draw, and the Vikings were all over that one.
Yeah, nice coverage here by the Vikings. He's looking to come up. Nice tackle there by the Vikings. Lukens coming up, making a play. Going to bring up a big 3rd down here. See if the Viking defense can get off the field.
There again on that Altman replay. Ben Burrell also in there on defense for Hoover. That defensive line. They're going to be 3rd and a long 5 for a Tigers first down.
Hoover bringing the pressure.
Again. Looking, throws, and off the fingertips of the receiver. Sebastian Harper was the guy that had it on his fingertips and couldn't bring it in. That's going to bring up a 4th down play, and the Tigers are going to have to punt.
Yeah, and a nice job there. I thought Massillon did a great job picking up the blitz from the Vikings, giving him time to throw. Hoover bringing the blitz. Massillon gets to it, and that throws a nice ball. Just got to look that in, and the big wide receiver can't. And Vikings are going to get off the field here.
That's a big play if Harper hangs on. He cuts it upfield. Punted for own 20. And that was going to be caught right at the 36 by Jack Andes. So decent field position for Hoover early here in the second quarter.
And we finally saw the Hoover Vikings defense be able to get off the field, settle down here a little bit. See if the offense has shown the ability to move the football. Is got to keep trying to find the end zone.
Well, about 3 or 4 hours ago, there was a downpour all over Stark County. Things have cleared up, Troy. You got a pretty good night for football.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. And I love high school football in Ohio and America. It's a national tradition. It's what makes our country great. Everyone around the country tonight on a Friday night is playing football.
Hoover trying to get something going. Collins to Andes, and he is hit back of the line of scrimmage at the 35. Nothing there again.
Now they are really doing a nice job jamming up the line of scrimmage when Andes gets motioned into the backfield. At some point, Hoover's got to try to run a play action with the fake to Andes and looking to throw downfield.
Joe Carter again, very active tonight, number 94 on the tackle. Had some help from Maxheimer and company. For this linebackers for the Tigers, they are a solid group.
I'm very impressed with them.
Collins looking, throwing, has a man out there. It's going to be caught. And down at the 47-yard line, going to be close to a first down. I think they're going to mark it short, though.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be short by a yard on that, but a nice possession. That's a long throw for Collins to make, but a nice reception there. Got to turn up field, try to pick up some yardage on that.
Looked like that was Chris Carter that caught it, number 10.
Wow, I thought he got out to the 47. I thought he spun forward on that. It must have been down before he got there.
So 3rd and short for Hoover.
Empty backfield again for the Vikings. See if they go draw.
Collins taking a long time to call this one, and in fact, he's going to call a timeout to make sure they're all on the same page, Troy.
And Coach Baum definitely wants to make sure it's a big 3rd down play. And if you're Coach Baum, you're thinking, hey, do we go for it if we don't get it? Is that?
I think you got to.
Some of the things that are going through your mind here on the play calling.
Take a look at Brian Baum and assistant coaches, and now some of the Tiger faithful dressed to the limits tonight. They come ready to cheer here in Massillon.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Saw a bunch of little kids tonight dressed in Tigers. You got to love that atmosphere in Massillon. It's great. We also want to thank our good friends at Fireside Tax. Folks, tax season's right around the corner. Call Tim Stingo and his crew at Fireside Tax. Check them out on the web at firesidetax.com. That's firesidetax.com. They're priced less than most of the national chains. It's the best value for your dollar. It's who I go to every year. Tim Stingo and his crew do an excellent job.
Other Stark County teams in action tonight. Jackson is at Mentor. Lake is hosting Hudson. Greene over at Austintown Fitch. Manchester at Girard. Triway hosting Fairview. East Canton at Fairport. A lot of local teams here in the Stark County area playing football tonight.
It's a haul up to Fairport. He might be able to turn the corner if he goes to his right.
Collins going to keep it. Ooh, he took a pounding as he got the first down.
It's going to be close. It depends on where they're going to spot it right at the 52.
I think he
got it. That's where you got to get.
Boy, he paid the price. That was a big hit. They're taking an eyeball in it, Troy. I'm not sure. We got an injured Viking down at the 44
no, he's going to be
line.
short. I thought he got out to the 52.
Boy, I thought he had it. That was an early call, but boy, he got hit head high by the Tigers, and down he went, just inches short of the first down. One of the Vikings flat on his back.
It's one of their offensive
linemen. There's the 43. One of the Vikings offensive linemen. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Hopefully that young man's okay out there. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him.
No replay, of course, in high school football. If you're in college ball, I think you take another look at that one and see if he got the first down.
Yeah, see if we can get another look at it up here. But I just, once again, the defense of Massillon, they're making it tight. They come up and fill so quickly. It looked like Collins was going to have an easy first down. Instead, the defense comes up, fills, and referees are going to have to measure it here. Hopefully the young man's okay as he's popping up there.
That's
59.
Brian Girdlestone, the center. Watch that in the middle of your screen.
Yeah, it looks like, see, look here. It looks like he's got a clear corner to go. And he's got to get out to the 52. Ooh, they came up. They nailed him right there to push him back maybe. We don't see this very often in measurement.
We hardly ever see a measurement. That was Christian Culler, number 2. They come up and pop Collins and hit him hard. Now we're going to watch something we don't see every Friday night in high school football. They're going to bring the change from across the field and make sure they got it right.
Yeah, but it's going to be close. It's going to be less than inches. Well, here you get a great look at it here, bird's eye view.
Not sure if they somebody requested that. Can you request that?
Yep, he's going to be short.
Good job by this veteran crew. They're about a half a yard short of the first down. And now Brian Baum has a big decision to make. I think you got to go for it, Troy.
I would.
You're down 14 points. And you're week number 12, and You got to think your offense can get them a half a yard, but this is a tough, very tough Massillon defense, especially up front. Was John Murray and Joe Carter and a group of guys that have played some excellent competition this year.
Well, here
you come up with that.
And you're going out of the gun on this. You're already backed up 3 yards to go a half yard. They might just be trying to draw them off. You might go under center here.
They are going under center. Collins, and this, I think they're going to
give it to him.
I think they are going to give it to him.
No, the far referee, he came in first up higher, and then he kind of moved back a little bit.
Depends where they spot it, Troy. They may be short by the nose of the football.
Well, the far referee has it right on the hash.
I think they're short.
Oh no, this referee moved it short. Yeah, it's going to be short.
He had his foot up a little farther than he got the football. He didn't spot it where his foot was.
We'll have to see.
I don't see that one again.
We'll have to see where it comes in on this. Let's see. Here he is. He's just got to get out to the yard line. It looks like he crosses the yard line there with the football. The ball popped loose though, but
yeah, Maxheimer come from behind.
Yeah, but when the referee came in, he came in back.
Look where his foot is.
His foot's there at the. Wow.
And they spot inches short.
Yeah, he's going to be short.
I think
I thought he got
where his foot was. I thought it was a first down.
No, he's going to be short by about 2 inches. Yeah, it's short.
I think he's farther away than he was.
It looked like on the initial push he got out. He just had to get over the line, but they must have came back and pushed him back far enough on that.
A huge play by this Massillon defense that denies the Vikings 4th and inches. Big play right in the middle. Murray in there, Carter in there.
Well, the referees had a lot.
Williams in there.
I told you, I've said all game, this Massillon defense comes to play, and the referees had a much better look at it than we did.
Well, you get into the playoffs, you better be able to run the football, and you better be able to play defense. Tigers 1st and 10.
Touchdown.
Big hole. Stays on his feet.
Yep,
this is going to be another Massillon touchdown. Wow. Right over the right side. And that was Anthony McMullen.
You could see that play develop right away. He gets through the initial line here. There's a little bit of a seam. That's all he needs. The linebackers don't have a great angle on it. He's able to take that one to the house. Another big run there for the Tigers as they get in the end zone for 6.
A 5'11", 195-pound junior explodes over that right side, and it's 27-7 Tigers. Herrera now in for his 4th PAT attempt tonight. He's been perfect on his first 3. And he is 4 for 4, and it's 28-7 Tigers.
Massillon in total control right now. Looked like Hoover had the first down. They don't get it. Massillon able to take advantage again. You know, Hoover had that first down earlier, got called back. Hoover just cannot seem to overcome those little miscues.
It's amazing. You look back at this first half, Troy. Hoover, 2 4th downs, couldn't get it done, and it cost them touchdowns.
No, they couldn't, and and the Tigers answer right back every time on it as they just quickly score. Hoover only able to get them off the field one time.
Checking some scores over there on this scoreboard.
There's your Mears Nissan fan cam. There's the Massillon Tiger swing band. I love watching the Massillon Tiger swing band. A lot of energy. You don't see too many of that. They got the drum major always taking the field, and that's your Mears Nissan fan cam.
Boy, men are up big on Jackson.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Hudson, 7-3 over Lake.
Wow. That'd be a big upset for Lake to lose at home.
Hudson's 9-2, I think.
Number 3, Jack Andes, and number 20, Bryce Fire.
So here we go again. Herrera again has the ball teed up on that right hash, and he'll kick it off to Hoover again with 8:17 to go in the half. Massillon up big, 28-7. Again, it's
they put him
Andes and Carter.
They put
it return the kick.
Yeah, they put it 7-yard deep the last couple of times. I think wouldn't imagine seeing anything different this time. Oh, no,
this one's going to be Pooch short, and picked up by Andes, and he goes down before he gets to the 25 at the 23.
With the kick return.
So let's see what this Hoover offense can do. They scored very early on their first possession on a bomb from Collins to Andes. They had all the momentum in the world. Then Xavier Owens comes right back with a long touchdown run of his own, and it's been all Massillon since then, Troy.
Oh, yeah, they've taken advantage of the Hoover. Looked like they had a first down, got called back. They're the spot. They've done a great job of taking advantage of all the mistakes so far tonight. Hoover going again with that quad set.
1st and 10 for Hoover. Collins, little bubble screen, and Andes is hammered. And he is hurt.
Oh, he got lit up.
He went up high to get it, got hit right in the small of the back, and he's flat in his back at the 18.
I tell you, he got hung up high, and they just came out and laid to it.
There you see Andes, one of the biggest hits we've seen all season long.
It'll take a lot. He'll be back. I'm sure that young man will be back in. But you see here, they read that like a book. The wide receiver couldn't hold his block, and they were able to blow that up deep in the backfield.
Lennox Lemon.
That's a big hit. And if he
nailed him right in the small of the back, and Andes went down in a heap.
And the biggest playmaker in Stark County off the field. Now the Tigers have really just got to start dialing up the pressure on Collins.
Boy, Collins threw it high. Andes went up to get it, and that left him a wide open target for Lemon to nail him. Clock stopped with 8:06 to go in the half. Collins in an empty backfield, and a flag goes down. Sideline pass that is caught and then hit by 2, 3, 4 Massillon Tigers. Chris Carter on the reception.
Ron Williams there in the tackle for the Tigers. Flag is down.
See that penalty's on, Troy. That came quick. Referee Anthony Montana.
False start.
It's going to cost Hoover 5 yards.
That's Hoover's 4th penalty of the game for 35 yards.
Well, Massillon had a whole week to rest up. In fact, 2 weeks to really get ready for this one. And boy, are they ready tonight.
They are coming right at you.
They look like they are ready to challenge for another state championship on play tonight. Another flag goes down. Collins throw complete to Bryson Bayer.
Bryson Bayer. Christian Kohler on the tackle. Flag is down.
Another flag goes down.
See what the call is here. I think it's on the sidelines. Another false start.
Hoover again.
Another illegal procedure play on the Vikings. Not enough men, too many men in the backfield, I think is the call.
There's the Altman replay. There's the catch by Bayer. And
one of the fastest players there, so this is going to be a huge hole for the Vikings to dig themselves out of.
They got an injured player. We've had a few of those already here in the first half. We're going to take a break. 28-7 Massillon right here on Big Time Sports.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton and let our family take care of yours.
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. That is Bryson Byer being helped off the field, injured player. Boy, they have lost two of their better players on offense, Andes and now Byer. Collins, direct handoff. He's going to run it to the 16.
Yeah, they're just, they lose their two fastest players on the team are off now, and that changes the whole complexion of your offense.
I would guess this is a stunned Hoover team right now, especially after that early touchdown that had the Massillon fans quiet.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like they've been dominated like the scoreboard is, but it just seems like every time something goes against them, Massillon answers right back with a touchdown.
Well, Hoover's had two first down situations, and both of them have backfired on them. One on the interception and one they ran it short. Collins can't get to that second level, and down he goes again. Short of the 17, they'll mark it at the 16.
Yeah, right now Massillon able to collapse the pocket. Remember, the Tigers get the ball to start the half as well.
How many times have we called Zajon Murray? What a player this guy is as a junior.
It always seems like they got an arm free to step off, get off their block, make the tackle, and collapse plays.
And don't forget Joe Carter right beside him. Carter at 240, Murray 295. Andy's back in. He's going to punt it away. Going to be picked up right at the 48.
Oh, he's got some.
This is Deontay Malone into that second level and pushed ahead by the Vikings down to the Hoover 32-yard line.
Great special teams play there by the Tigers. They're going to get a 17-yard return on it. That's Massillon looking to put another score here before the half.
Yeah, Deontay Malone picked that one up at about the 48-yard line and went right up the field. As you take a look at that Tiger offense ready to come back onto the field, already 28 points on the board with 6:11 to go in the first half.
And Massillon, once they get into second level, Hoover's had a hard time bringing them down. If Hoover doesn't get them right at the line of scrimmage, Massillon's just seem to be off at the races.
Junior quarterback Manny Patterson, we've watched him do a lot of good things already in this football game. Xavier Owens, obviously one of the better running backs in Ohio. He'll get it again. This time the Vikings defend it. He'll only get 2 or 3 inside the 30 to the 29. Boy, let him into that second level, Troy. It's lights out.
Well, you let any of these running backs from Massillon, they have such great breakaway speed, but you know, Massillon, they line up in, some people call it simple formations, but I love how well they pull. They use their wing back there, number 34, trying to get his name. That's Will Himes there. He's just such a good blocker coming from that position. It's like having another guard in the backfield.
Yeah, number 86 for Hoover jumped the snap count. That's going to cost him 5 yards. Owen Williams was the guy that tried to jump it, got caught. That's going to cost the Vikings 5.
A lot of uncharacteristic penalties tonight for Hoover.
Yeah, Massillon this season has been the team that has really been penalized a lot, and I thought that was one of the keys tonight. For Massillon, don't let those penalties stop them, and thus far, nothing stopped them.
Well, Hoover's corner's really giving a big cushion here to the Tigers.
Patterson will give it off to Owens, and again, the middle of that Hoover defense is going to have to gang tackling. Well, that young man is
picks up another first down.
210 pounds. Hard to bring down. Watch it again.
Here you see him get stacked up, but he just keeps his feet churning. He just, I love how he gets his shoulders forward. He keeps the feet moving. That's what, such a hard thing to do is on contact, you want to keep your feet flying, but these Massillon running backs do such a great job with it and lowering the shoulder to bring the contact on the tackle.
Boy, good lead block there by Kevin Elliott. 270-pound lineman for the Tigers.
There they trade their wings again.
1st and 10 for Massillon, trying to get on the board again. Patterson looking left.
Wide open.
Deep, has a man wide open into the end zone. Touchdown, Massillon.
Yeah, you can just
wide
see that
open. And the guy that caught the football was Jadis Thigpen.
Thigpen there coming up with a big touchdown reception. He was wide open on that. Here you're going to get another look at it. Straight drop back, plenty of time to throw, stands tall in his pocket. And a nice catch, nice pitch and catch there on the Altman replay.
Closest Hoover man was Nathan Sikora, but he was about 7 yards away, Troy. And it's 34-7 Massillon. Mateo Herrera again going to come in again. Try another extra point.
And let's not forget, Massillon gets the ball to start the second half.
That one is up and good. 35-7 Massillon. I did not expect this, Troy. Although this Massillon team is loaded this year, I did not expect to see this.
No, and it's just been since the first possession of the game. And I mean, Hoover moved the ball the second possession. Then they had the 4 and out. Moved a little bit again. They had the penalty, bring it back when it looked like they had the first down. Pick 6. Then Massillon comes back again, scores. Hoover able to get a stop. There you take another look at it, ground level on the Altman replay. Once again, hats off to our guys at Image Videos, folks. They do a great job bringing you all the looks here, all the camera work. That's why they're professionals. They're not just a guy up here holding a cell phone, panning back and forth that you're paying $20 to on a pay-per-view. These are professionals bringing you all the looks and all the angles.
Boy, Hudson now up on Lake 14-3.
Wow.
McKinley up on Medina 7-0.
McKinley could be at home again next week too.
There you take a look at a young man that's been busy tonight. Mateo Herrera. He's kicked off, been perfect at extra points. He's booted every kickoff into the end zone. And we are down to 4:37 to go in the first half.
I'll tell you, we've got our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game at the end of the game. Joe, I'm going to let you pick that, but our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game, they'll get a free month-long cryo pass to iCryo at Belden Village.
And you are a young man that is well known over there, Troy.
I tell you, I go there. It has been a huge job in helping me with my recovery, for the workouts and everything. As you get older, it gets rougher.
Herrera's kick is going to be taken by Andes at the 3. Looking for a crease. Gets to the open field. Heads toward the sidelines. Little stutter step and out of bounds at the 36. Andes again with an explosive play when Hoover needed it the most.
Yeah, every time he touches it, if you're a Massillon fan, you got to take a breath.
The problem is the Vikings need a lot of explosive plays as you watch it again.
Yeah, they need a howitzer here, and it's not just the fireworks that are gone off here in Massillon.
So the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 37 with 4:29 to go in the half. Collins and Andes now coming out. Andes will line up in that left hash, and Collins by himself in the backfield. Collins the throw, now has some open space, so he's going to throw it. Caught. Big catch by Byer, trying to reverse his field, picks up a block, and they don't get him down.
Oh, they just threw a flag.
The flag goes down. They needed one more block, Troy, to spring him.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it, and Byer goes down right at midfield. There's a flag right next to it.
That's a big play to get the Vikings back a little bit here offensively.
Second face mask penalty on the Vikings, or on the Tigers.
Yeah, only their second penalty of the night for 10 yards. So just at the 5-yard variety. A little twist action up front there. Collins doing a nice job on the run throwing, but look at the cutaway there. Not quite sure where the face mask was.
It was a good catch by Carter. Then he tried to reverse his field. They needed one more block. They couldn't get it. And an outstanding defensive play there by Christian Culler to bring Carter down.
Helmet's flying off out there.
Yeah, it looks like one of the Vikings, that's Wyatt Bazzini, whose helmet came off. He'll have to leave the field.
Hey, oh, looked like he got a hand to the face on that, caused the helmet pop off a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they'll take a look at, well, you can't take a look at that. We're playing high school football. College ball, they may have taken one more look at that.
That's why the officials, you know, they're bang plays all the time out here in high school.
2nd and 8. Hoover finally back in Massillon territory. Collins looks left, throws, and Andes catches it and pays the price. No, he didn't catch it.
I say he dropped
Tigers
it.
Popped him right at the 40.
I'll tell you, if it's not a pass downfield, these linebackers close so quickly. They just close right up there, and they're able to pop the ball loose.
Boy, coming to make the hit there was Deontay Malone. Jarred that ball loose on another big play by this Tigers defense. He's given up 7 points on one of the few big plays they've given up in a while. Collins throws and nearly picked off, threw that into traffic.
Good defense there by the Tigers.
Deontay Malone again, number 6.
You see it here, they're going to try to go to Andes. He just kind of gets, Collins there looking.
The ball was tipped.
Yeah, and that's why there was no pass interference, because of the tip pass.
Ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage as you take a look at John Collins, the 6'3" senior, leaving the field. He'll be playing college ball somewhere. I'm not sure what level. They've looked at him as a tight end as well as recruiting him as a quarterback, but he'll play somewhere. He's a good one. Andes will punt it away, standing at his own 45-yard line. Deontay Malone standing at the 13. As referee Anthony Montana.
Not sure what that signal was.
He's looking toward the sidelines, and I know what it was. They needed a football. That helps in a game.
Helps in a game. You got to have you got to have the equipment to play the game. This ain't soccer where you can just roll up a bunch of rags and kick them around. This is football.
Come on now, Troy. It's a great sport. Ooh,
it wasn't.
Almost hit. And that is picked up by Malone at the 1. Sprints out of trouble. And finally, they push him out at the 11.
That is a gutsy return. Catching it inside the 5, getting spun back to the 1, and then busting out the 11-yard line.
That was Joe Carter, number 94, that came right up and introduced himself to Jack Andes, but never hit him.
You look at him get spun all the way back there, but I tell you, just relentless runner for the Tigers, able to pick up a few yards and puts them in a position here trying to get one more score in before the half, so you can start that second half of the running clock.
Finally run out of bounds by Jake Lukens. They're going to mark it at the 12-yard line. 3:18 to go in the half. Let's see what Nate Moore decides to do now with a little bit of time on the clock, with 35 points on the board already.
Got one timeout, plenty of time here.
Sideline pass, and that is caught.
Chance to work on your 2-minute drill.
Geo Jackson has been his favorite target here in the last couple series. And he's a good target at 6'4", 185, and a junior. They got a lot of really good underclassmen on this Massillon team.
And at the high school level, having the tall wide receivers, people think, well, what's the big deal? You can see them so well. Because a lot of the corners, you know, 5'9", 5'10", you got someone 6'4", he makes an easier target. He helps your quarterback out as a safety net.
2nd and 5. Handoff up over the 20 to the 21. And again, that's McMullen, who had the touchdown run moments ago. He got the call on that one.
Got a little bit of extracurriculars going on out there. We saw that last week with the Jackson-Brunswick game, the 6 ejections. All of them, I think all the Jackson ejections got overturned.
Carter Lukens, Hoover's middle linebacker, on that play. Going to be 3rd and about long 2. Got to get to the 22-yard line. Clock moving with 2:32 to go in the half. Massillon trying to tag one on late. Hand off, big hole, 1st down and more. Over the 30 to the 34-yard line, and down he goes. Once again, it's McMullen on the carry.
And we talked about how they've got to be able to tote the rock, and they are toting it tonight. Once again, you don't give them the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need much of a seam, but when they get to the second level, some missed tackles by the Vikings, and Massillon able to take advantage of it. There's a look at it, ground level. Once again, a great look from our guys at Image Video on the Altman replay.
Looks like that was Carson Morris that finally brought him down in the Hoover secondary, but not before McMullen has the 1st down. Patterson throws, wide open receiver, caught it, breaks the tackle in the open field, down to 30, down to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the house. Wow.
I'll tell you, once again, they turn a little 5-yard completion into a big touchdown play. They're just playing pitch and catch here on the Papa Bears big play replay.
Come up,
whiff, makes one guy, second guy, nope, third guy, nope. And then he gets into the secondary, and it is over. And that's another Papa Bears big play replay as the Tigers get 6.
41-7. We talked about what I call these home run hitters for these Massillon wide receivers. You got a bunch of them that can take it to the house after every catch. And we saw that one. An explosive run by Deontay Malone.
Well, you mentioned Joe Carter. You talk about the big hits. I thought you were talking about Joe Carter, who played for the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
And then for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yes, up and good again. 42-7.
42 straight points by the Massillon Tiger offense.
What an explosive offense tonight by Nate Moore and the Massillon Tigers. Textbook offense.
And they have done it. It's very simple. It's nothing complex, but they run it well, and that's what they do. They know what they do, and they want to run it well, and they just want to improve it and improve it and improve it. And you've got to be able to come out and stop it.
I'm sure all the Massillon fans looking up at the scoreboard as they see Hoban up on Boardman 31-0, and Avon up on Olmsted Falls 26-6. Olmsted Falls, a really good football team.
Wadsworth up there.
McKinley still hanging on to only a 7-0 lead over Medina. I saw Medina at Hoover earlier in the season.
Yeah, Hoover put a running clock on.
Yeah, I didn't think McKinley had much of a problem. They're up 7-0 now.
Well, you got to remember, Medina knocked off Strongsville last week, and Strongsville was a...
Medina's changed quarterbacks a few weeks ago, and since then they've been playing much better football. They came in with only, I think, 4 wins, though.
Ashland getting beat as well up there. Who are... Garraway up 21-0. One of our southern teams at the half. They were on the road.
So Mateo Herrera again will kick off. They list him at 145 off the action he's had tonight. He may be down to about 142.
I'll tell you, he's getting a lot of work on his kicking game tonight.
He's got a leg. Wow. For a little guy, he can boom him. Andy's again back at the 5. And he's going to get it again at the 2. Here he comes. Looking for a crease. One good move and then hammered, and down he goes.
I got to give the Massillon Tigers special teams credit tonight. They have done a great job of containing and bottling up Andy's, not allowing him to get some big runs.
That was sophomore Sebastian Harper. 195 that hit Andy's and hit him hard. And they're going to spot the football inside the 20 at the 18 with 1:43 to go in the half. Well, if you're Hoover, you're down 42-7. You got to try and make something happen, I think, Troy. That's a dangerous proposition the way this defense plays, though. They've picked off a couple passes already tonight. Collins says, I'm going right back to it. Now he's willing to break out of that. but he goes down at the 19.
I love how the Massillon defense just keeps coming at you. They collapse the pocket. The D-line does a great job of their responsibilities. They stay in their lanes. They do a lot of twisting action up front. They try to make it tough on the offensive linemen where guys are coming at you from different angles. Try to make it a little complex. And you don't know where you're blocking at. Your head's got to be on the swivel as an offensive lineman. Let me tell you, it's hard to do at the O-line when guys are twisting and turning.
Collins over the middle, caught, and hit hard and upended. Right at the first down marker.
Elijah Freisen tripped up on the play by number 2.
Freisen there coming on the crossing route. He's going to get tripped up. Going to pick up the first down, though, for the Vikings.
And that's just enough for a Viking.
There's the throw again.
And the Altman replay.
Big hit by that Massillon secondary. Again, it was Culler that got him. Collins in trouble, and down he goes.
Another sack for the Tiger defense.
Right at the 26-yard line, the Tigers collapse on him.
Hoover going to call a timeout here, 48 seconds to go.
And I think we have a flag down. Late. Boy, that came out of nowhere, way away from the play itself. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about. Maybe they're going to pick it up and forget about it. I think they are.
On the Massillon sideline. They're going to wave that off.
There you see it. Referee Anthony Montana puts that in his pocket, and hopefully we'll never see it again.
We might not see too many in the second half.
We're down to 48 seconds to go here in the first half that has had a highlight reel for the Massillon Tiger offense and some big hits by the Massillon Tigers defense.
Yeah, they have been all over the field on both sides of football tonight, scoring offensively, scoring defensively. I tell you, this Tiger defense is coming to play.
Boy, the way they're playing tonight, Troy, I'm not sure who can match up with these guys.
Well, you look at it, the way the OHSAA has done it with the region, you got all the top 3 teams in Northeast Ohio. The OHSAA put them in different regions, with Hoban in another region, Massillon in this region, and then Avon in another region as well.
Yeah.
So
second and 12. Collins again all by himself in the backfield. Looking, throws, caught and then dropped.
Couldn't hold on to it. Going to bring up a third down play. Had him open on it, just couldn't wheel it in. But there you see the twisting again, the looping of the D lineman for Massillon, trying to keep the offensive line guessing. And they've done a good job with that tonight.
Linebacker Jaden Williams. Jaden Williams trying to make the tackle, which would have been an open field job, but the ball was dropped. So we're down to 43 seconds on 3rd and long. Collins going to hand it off, and another big hit. Michael Lamline got that one and
got a
tried to get into that
call.
second level, and down he went.
Massillon taking their final timeout, trying to get the ball back here, 37 seconds to go.
And again, that was Jay-Sean Murray.
We'll have a pretty quick second half because it's going to start with a running clock.
I want to nickname him the Destroyer. Man, he has been everywhere.
They come up from all the different angles. It's all 11 of them. I've seen that on the film of Massillon. They just flow so well. Don't forget, at halftime, we'll have our Akron Auto Group halftime report brought to you by the Akron Auto Auction halftime report. The Akron Auto Auction Hot Shots Pickleball Junior Academy, where fun meets fundamentals. Young players learn the game in a positive attitude, and that's pickleball. Hot Shots Pickleball, located in North Canton. Beaver Construction, Beaver Excavating, recently worked on the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Massillon City Schools right here in Massillon. We posted some pictures of it. An amazing job the Beaver companies have done. We want to thank Betsy Sterling and everyone at the Beaver companies, Beaver Construction, Beaver Excavating. They do an amazing job. They'll be on us all of our high school basketball coverage, our Mount Union basketball coverage this winter, our wrestling coverage as well.
Oh, they blocked it.
They've been so close.
That was the Destroyer, Jay-Sean Murray, yep. I think, that got it.
They had been so close so many times tonight. Jay-Sean Murray, the Destroyer. I don't know if that's an Ireland-class Destroyer or what there, but he comes up with it right up the middle. I mean, they just outnumber. You got to make a choice, and he gets the block.
Murray.
And Massillon going to get a chance here to put another one up before halftime.
Make room for him, Howard Cryo.
They got a good crowd chamber for him. He'll be able to fit in there.
Wow, what a game that young man is playing. And he's only a junior. Now we've got 33 seconds left, and Patterson and the Tigers aren't happy yet. He's going to break out of there, heading toward the sidelines, and scoots out of bounds to stop the clock with 26 seconds left. They want more, Troy.
Yeah, smart move there, getting out of bounds. You want to stop the clock. You're out of timeouts, trying to work on your 2-minute drill here.
Their ball at the Hoover 20-yard line on that right hash. Patterson with Owens next to him in the backfield, taking a look over at the offensive coaches for the Tigers, what they want to draw up here. 3 receivers up on top. Patterson looking, throws over the top, and it is caught. Was he in bounds? Yep. He was. Touchdown, Massillon. They're throwing the football up 42-7. They get it in the end zone again.
Take it right there, did a nice job on the corner route, right to him in the pylon, able to keep the 1 foot in bound. That's all they needed. Nice job there by the Tigers.
That's a touchdown by number 21,
Giorgio Jackson. Giorgio Jackson with the big reception. Look at him right there. Boom, able enough just to get that 1 foot in. Here you're going to take a look at it for ground level. In high school, you only have to have 1 foot in. There he makes the catch. And there that foot is just in by the toe.
48-7 Tigers. Patterson throwing to some what I would call college level receivers. These guys can play.
I tell you, they are doing a great job. A great quarterback there. But I like he hangs in the pocket so well. He's got good vision. He stands tall in the pocket. He doesn't get frustrated. He doesn't get rattled. He's got good protection up front, and he gives his receivers time to get open.
49-7, Massillon. And again, Massillon favored in this game, playing at home, but if anybody said they expected this type of score right now, I don't think so.
The Massillon just come out and blitz them.
Still got 1 half to play.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick half.
So Massillon looking to move ahead next Friday night for another home game.
Yeah, they're going to be at home next week. I'm not sure who they're going to get to play here as games are still going on. A lot of games already at halftime. We're still here in the first half of all the points being scored.
As we said, high school playoffs again this year. All the games are on Friday night, Troy, which some people like that. I do not like it because as a football fan, I would love to see another game tomorrow night.
Yeah, and we would go, and we used to cover them when they were on Friday and Saturdays. We'd do 2 games on a Friday night, come back and do 2 other games on a Saturday night.
But I have very little, if any, influence.
No, in the OHSAA, you know, they're getting paid the big bucks.
Going to squib that one right down the field, but a flag goes down, and Massillon was offside.
Yeah, they're gonna call that here. 3rd penalty of the game for Massillon for 15 yards.
Well, we will see a running clock to begin the second half.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick, very quick second half.
They'll move that football back to the 35 on that right hash, and Herrera will kick it again. He's had more action than most Massillon soccer players tonight.
He's getting all of his kicks in tonight.
If they have a soccer team at Massillon. I believe they do, but I could be wrong.
I think they do.
I'll probably get some flack on that.
Little pooch kick again.
There's the kick, and it's picked up. And that is going to be brought back to the 33 by Jack Andes.
See if the Hoover Vikings come here, if they run a play or just maybe kneel on it.
14 seconds left. on what has turned out to be a long and high-scoring first half at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. I would classify this right now as a shocker.
Oh yeah, I mean Massillon's just come out and totally dominated this football game.
There's John Collins, who as a 6'3" senior is going to go under center and
take a knee.
We'll take a knee and we'll get out of here in the first half. There you go. So a stunned crowd here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. I would think the Massillon fans also a little bit surprised from what they've seen. Obviously, the Hoover fans didn't expect this, but we're at halftime. It is Massillon 49, Hoover 7. We're going to come back, add up the totals, talk about it right here on Big Time Sports.
49, the Vikings 7.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
You're only as good as your people. And what we've done here is that we've created a culture where people flourish.
We don't want it to be a transaction. We want it to be something where there's a consultative approach, a relationship that allows us to really, one, ensure our customer the right way, but then two, to let them understand the value of getting to work with us.
It's an extreme amount of satisfaction for this team that we have right now. We've developed a team that is solely based on relationships.
Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
There are 87,000 new IRS agents. Fireside Tax is the best accounting value in Stark County. With audit defense and identity theft restoration through Protection Plus, Fireside Tax can help you deal with the new agent. Fireside Tax has been in business for over 18 years and provides tax, accounting, and payroll services, including flat fee accounting and flat fee payroll. Fireside Tax also handles individual and small business income tax returns.
Attention golfers, be sure to visit Willie's Custom Golf in Stroudsburg. Willie's features 3 TrackMan simulators to sharpen your game. Enjoy the outdoor and indoor driving range and browse in our fully stocked pro shop. Private lessons available from our golf professionals. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Willie's Custom Golf has it all. For
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. We were at halftime of our Division II playoff game, and it is all Massillon tonight. They lead at 49-7. Highlights all over the field. Troy, I'm not sure we have enough time to go over them all, but here you go. You got it.
Well, let's take a look here at our halftime stats brought to you by our good friends at the Akron Auto Auction. As you take a look at it here, and it is pretty much all Tigers. As Tigers are up almost 3-1 in rushing yards, passing yards. Hoover moving the ball through the air. That's about the only way they can move it tonight. 190 yards for the Tigers. First downs for Massillon, 7-11. Penalties, 6 for 45, uncharacteristic of Hoover. Just 3 for Massillon. They're doing a nice job not getting penalized tonight, but 2 big turnovers for the Vikings have ended up in Tiger touchdowns. And that's your Akron Auto Auction halftime report. I want to thank Chad Bailey and Company at the Akron Auto Auction for sponsoring the halftime report.
We're going to take a look at some highlights now, Troy. This came early in the game and gave Hoover and their fans a lot to cheer about.
Third play of the game, Hoover's up 6-0-7 when they kick the extra point, Jack Andes, but Massillon wastes no time. I think their fifth play of the game. Waste no time coming right back with a touchdown of their own.
Yeah, Xavier Owens.
Here's the big sack for the Tigers that kind of stalled out the Hoover's drive. And here you're going to see the throwback for the INT. And that's going to lead to the Tigers being able to take it down again here. See him taking in for his second touchdown of the game right into your living room.
Xavier Owens again.
Owens again right there. And now we're going to get to see the defense steps up. Says, hey, we got to have some fun too. Let's take a pick six and let's take that one to the house for the Tigers. Once again, the defense coming in, collapsing that pocket. Hoover not getting much to get excited about, but once again, they get to second level. Joe, we talked about it. They get to second level. They're able to have some breakaway runs there. They're not done yet. As you see the Tigers throw into the corner here for a touchdown. Appreciate that. And we just got our hot dogs delivered here at halftime. Some bottled waters. We want to thank.
I love it.
Want to thank the Tigers for hosting us. We see another Tiger touchdown right there. Take that one to the house. Here you're going to see the block pump by the Destroyer, Joe. As that's going to be blocked there. Special teams wants to get into it, and we see their final touchdown there for the Tigers, and that's where we're at 49-7.
Yeah, next to official there making a call.
Trying to help out.
Exactly. Hey, we're at halftime. Big Time Sports bringing you the game here tonight from Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. It's 49-7 Massillon. We're going to take a break, come back with the second half right after this timeout.
The newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautoauction.com or call 330-773-8245. Introducing Pizza Oven, a legacy since 1956. For decades, we've delighted taste buds with our authentic flavors. Indulge in our scrumptious menu, carefully crafted to satisfy every craving. From crispy pizzas to fresh salads, tender chickens to savory pasta, we have it all. Visit pizzaoven56.com and experience the taste of tradition at your fingertips. Pizza Oven, serving Northeast Ohio at our 10 locations.
LodgeVision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio. If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, LodgeVision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact LodgeVision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
Aren't possible. Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. One half of football in the books, and they're going to need a lot of chapters to write this one. I'm telling you what, it is a 49-7 Massillon lead, and we still have one half to play, Troy. And what do you think is going to happen in the second half? What will Nate Moore do, and how will Hoover answer?
Well, I think Coach Moore is just going to come out, put his starters out there for the first possession, see how it goes. This half's going to go really quick here with the running clock. You want to get out. You don't want to have any injuries. You want to be healthy for next week. The game's a little bit tougher each week with the different seeds coming in. So, you know, for him, he just wants to get out of here, get the win, and get ready and start preparing for next week.
Hey, before our second half kickoff, I want to remind you tonight's opening kickoff and second half kickoff is being brought to you as always by Van Nostrand Young Coots, asking you, when was the last time you reviewed your insurance coverage? There's enough uncertainty in the world. Make sure you have the right business, auto, and life insurance protection. Van Nostrand Young Coots is an independent insurance agency right here in Stark County to help you and your business and your family. Remember the name, Van Nostrand Young Coots.
As we'll get ready to start here, Will Van Nostrand, a huge supporter of high school athletics. You get a chance to see Will. Thank him for being a sponsor here on Big Time Sports. Without our sponsors, folks, we couldn't continue to bring our great award-winning coverage here. And we got to thank the guys at Image Video that just do an amazing job of getting all the images, all the video, everything we could want. They're professionals, guys. Some people do it with just like a handheld cell phone. Not the guys here. They're giving you all the great replays, everything at the professional level, and that's what you get with Image Video.
Hey, quick reminder, it's the season of Thanksgiving, not that far away, and Bell Stores is making it more rewarding. Right now, Bell Buddy Rewards members get 10 cents off per gallon for every $25 Bell Bucks gift card purchase. So say thank you with the Bell Bucks gift card. Give one to your team, your coworker, your favorite teacher, your neighbor. How about giving it to yourself?
Teachers.
Yeah, use Bell Bucks at the pump or in the store. The more you give, the more you save. Remember the name, Bell Stores, Ohio owned and proudly keeping your family on full.
Hey, remember, not all teachers drink coffee, folks. So this Christmas, when you're looking for gifts for the teachers, not all teachers drink coffee. Not all of us want Starbucks gift cards. Just throwing that out there. I'm not throwing it out there. Bitcoin? Okay, why not? But you never know.
I'll just leave it there, Troy. I'm not sure what they're drinking, but hopefully we can get to school in the morning. They're looking straight and feeling good.
Well, we're ready there to educate the children, youth of America.
Football all over the state of Ohio tonight. Trying to keep you updated on what's happening. By the time you're watching this one, all the numbers will be in. The matchups will be announced, and we'll let you know next week where Big Time Sports will be as we try and bring you the best high school football coverage, high school sports in general, all over the area, from Tuscarawas County north all the way through Stark County.
Yeah, it's, you know, we go out to like about 40 different counties, and we're just so lucky here on Big Time Sports. We got our live stream game tonight, Indian Valley, with Grady Kinsey, who's odds-on favorite to be Mr. Football for the state of Ohio. So just a lot of coverage here on high school Big Time Sports. And we're going to be bringing you over 50 high school boys and girls basketball games this year, boys and girls wrestling as well on Big Time Sports this winter. We bring you everything on Big Time Sports. See if Hoover comes out here with an onside kick alert.
Hoover has that ball teed up right at midfield. There's the kick, and it is fumbled and picked up. Who's got it? That's a street fight down there at the 46.
Massillon's going to come up with it.
Massillon's got it. I'll tell you what, I got to give credit to Brian Baum right now. He's down 49-7. He comes out and says, hey, we're going to play the second half, and we're going to go out and get the football, guys. Onside kick. They don't get it, but you got to give them credit for taking a shot at it.
Yeah, you're going to have pride. I mean, you're here to fight. You're not here to play tiddlywinks. You're here to play football. So you're going to try to put yourself in the best position you can to try to succeed every play. I mean, it's a Coach Baum understands that. He was in the United States Army and Veterans Days coming up, and he knows what it means to be out there, and he's going to have his players ready to compete every play.
Let's see what the Tigers do. First possession of the second half. Going to run it straight ahead. Maybe a yard, and that's all they'll get. Xavier Owens is the guy that carried it. He's been a busy man also tonight.
He does such a great job of being able to bounce it to the outside. And that's the one thing Hoover has to do, is keep setting that edge, not allow him to get it to the corner, as Massillon kind of gone a little speed up here, no huddle.
They've got 49 points on the board and the whole second half to see if they can add on. Manny Patterson, the junior quarterback, has been lights out throwing the football, and a wide receiver group that is outstanding has got the football tonight. Here's Owens. Boy, look at him carry people with him. Down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. That'll move the sticks. First down, Tigers.
Yeah, so strong, quick, explosive. As he gets up the middle there, he finds a seam, able to get through it, gets that second level. Yes. Take a look there at the Altman replay. Get a good job of the lead blocker getting out in front of him, dragging would-be tacklers downfield.
Yeah, what's scary about him, he's also an underclassman, only a junior. Patterson only a junior. They are loaded with talented underclassmen. This is a good football team. They'll be a good football team again next year. Owens into that second level. Stutter steps to the 30 and runs out of bounds at the 30.
Well, you know, that's the schedule they play. They play that national schedule because they want to be ready come the playoffs, and it's showing tonight what playing that type of schedule can do to get you ready to get the next level, because it challenges you. Okay, what do we need to work on? You find something out every week of something you've got to improve upon.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Hoover 30. Now you see all those Massillon Tigers that maybe don't get a lot of minutes bunched down on the sidelines waiting for the call to get in there. Again, they run over that right side.
Don't forget, we'll have our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game. That player will receive a free month-long cryo pass to iCryo in Belden Village.
Got a lot of candidates for that, Troy. I'm thinking of a couple right now, and we'll have to make a determination after the game. The player will be from the Massillon Tigers. First time we've had the Tigers on Big Time Sports this year. Clock will be running for the entire remainder of this third quarter. Handoff again. Just big hole and carrying people with him.
Just dragging them on the carpet.
Lukens in on the tackle.
Running back's getting stronger as the game goes on.
That's Anthony McMullen. He's also a guy that runs the football with an attitude. You like that? He's a senior, getting some big carries tonight.
Love the offensive line play here for the Tigers. So quick, they move well, they pull well. They're always in the right spot, always getting the right block.
Here's Owens, and he's hit back of the line of scrimmage, and down he goes.
And you got to get to him early. You got to get to him before he can get started, before he can get to that second level. And that's one of the few times tonight we've seen Hoover be able to do that. It's going to be a big Mount Hope defensive play there for the Vikings. They get him deep in the backfield for a tackle for loss.
That's Jake Lukens, number 31, that got him. Vikings still playing hard. Down 49-7 halfway through this third quarter. Patterson going to throw it, little bubble screen out to the left. Breaks one tackle, and he's going to go into the end zone. Another Massillon Tigers touchdown.
They had it right there, and then once again, just throw that little bubble, playing a little pitch and catch. Not much to it, just throw a little 5-yard pass, make a guy miss, make another guy miss. He gets nice blocking here from his wide receiver up top. There you see him there at the little kick out block, misses, and then he's going to pick up the block downfield. He blocks 2 guys on that. And when you got your wide receivers blocking like that on the Papa Bears, big play, replay, good things are going to happen.
That little bubble screen popped. It's now 55-7 Tigers as they score in their very first possession here in the second half. And now we've got a Tiger coming off late.
Got a Viking
new one coming
as well.
Trying to get maybe some extra guys in there. Clock continues to move. They won't stop it. Herrera's kick is up. It is good. Greg Corsale with the hold. Timeout on the field. 56-7 Massillon.
Treat your family to the best in dining pleasure at Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. The very best in homemade pasta, rigatoni, and spaghetti will delight your appetite. And the homemade rolls and bread are menu favorites. Visit Chibo's once and you'll become a regular. Other popular items like chicken, ham, and veal parmesan highlight our menu. Take the short drive to great food at Chibo's in Waynesburg.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
The all-new 2026 Chevy Equinox is here at Bear Chevrolet Toyota. Sleek, smart, and ready for summer fun. With advanced tech, bold styling, and room for the whole crew, it's the perfect ride for every adventure. Stop in today, take a spin, and see why everyone's talking about the new Equinox. Bear Chevrolet Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Joe and Troy Richardson back at historic Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. And to be honest with you, this may be an historic game right here because the Tigers are pouring it on right now in a Division II playoff game. They are up big, Troy, and seemingly no let-up.
No, they've got the pedal to the metal. They've got the gas pushed to the floor. As they're just clicking on all the cylinders tonight, trying to peak out at the right time. Trying to make a state playoff run here, and they're looking like they should. They're looking like the best team in their region. And a lot of people say the top three teams in Division II are Hoban, Avon, and Massillon, and all three being in different regions. Tigers are looking really good right now.
Jack Andes from the 6, looking for a crease, and that is going to get hit and downed at the 23. So we are down to a little over 5 minutes to go. We've got a running clock here at Massillon with the Tigers up 56-7.
I want to thank our good friends at the Beaver Company, Beaver Construction, Beaver Excavating. If you know anyone who works for them, tell them thank you for being a sponsor on Big Time Sports. A lot of the construction here at Massillon and at North Canton, their baseball stadium over there, they just do a great job. They work with schools and they work with the community. That's Beaver Construction, Beaver Excavating, Betsy Sterling and company over there do a great job. I want to thank our good friends at Hot Shots Pickleball. Be our guest at Hot Shots Pickleball, conveniently located in North Canton. They've got it for all ages. I tell you, it's the fastest growing sport in America right now is pickleball. You've got a winter event you want to host, stop in at Hot Shots Pickleball. Great place for your winter event.
Collins will pass out to the right, caught, and immediately down as Hoover continues to try and generate any type of offense. That was Collins to Michael Stater.
Stater there gets a nice job of just holding on to the football as he gets cleaned up quickly by that Tiger defense.
Gain of about 5 on the play. Collins again all by himself in the backfield. Takes a look over at the sidelines. As we come up to the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Collins going to keep it and can't get into that second level. Massillon defense just too quick. They got him and down he goes right at the 30.
But just when he thinks he's got a step on him and he might be able to pop it for a first down. They just come from behind and make the play. They just get off their blocks so well, and they condense the pocket. They squeeze so well. They're so quick.
Jaden Williams, the linebacker, got him. Senior at 205. So it's 3rd and about 4 to hang on to the football. Collins gets a high snap, throws it over the middle. It is caught by Andes for a first down at the 39.
Does a nice job holding on the ball there on that just quick drag across the field. Nice job of Collins to find him here. Does a good job of holding on to the bad snap. But nice catch there by Andes. Great open field tackle there by the Tigers.
So a first down for Hoover. Their own 39, the right back throwing it. Little pump fake down the sidelines, intercepted. Tigers have it. Coming down the left side and down at the 39-yard line. And we've got an injured Viking at the 32, and that's Collins getting right back up.
He pops right back up, and Tigers are going to take over. 3rd turnover of the game here for Hoover.
Noah Jenkins was the guy that picked it off. He's already got a touchdown tonight, Troy, his 2nd interception.
This does a nice job of rotating over. Interesting to see what Coach Moore comes out with here offensively.
Well, to be honest with you, Troy, I would be surprised if they put the ball in the air anymore. I think you just keep it on the ground. You got a running clock. You got the win.
Thought they might.
It's 56-7.
He's going to keep him out there. Trying to see who the quarterback is out there for the Tigers.
It's number 15, Erasmus Haynes, only a sophomore.
Haynes getting a few snaps here. Once again, just a strong run there by the
Like another flag goes down.
Penalty going to come in here.
Maybe I had Haynes as their backup. That might not be Haynes in there.
Oh, fumble for the Tigers. Turnover back to North Canton. First turnover of the game.
That quarterback was Eli Moore. Number 8 in there.
The fumbled
6'3",
handoff.
170 and a senior quarterback. There's the handoff. And the ball's going to pop loose as they strip it out of there, pull it loose, and picked up by the Vikings.
I think Harris came up with it there, so Vikings going to get it back here.
We've got a little over a minute to go in a running clock here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. High snap again. Handed off, and again that Tiger defense.
Just swarming.
Who has been, that's a good way to put it, Troy, swarming, and they get there in a bad attitude.
And we said, their offense gets so much credit, but like I said in the pregame report, I'm just impressed with their defense, how fundamentally sound they are, and how well the defensive line moves with their twisting, their looping, all the different stunts they run with the linemen. Not a lot of high school teams run a lot of different stunts with linemen, but Massillon does, and they take advantage of their linemen's athleticism, and they really play to their strengths.
That was Isaac Maxheimer and the destroyer in there again, Jay Shaw Murray. Collins looks left, throws, caught. Carter's got it. Fumble. Ball popped loose. Massillon's got the fumble. Was it a catch? It was. Fumble, Massillon. Recovery. And the Tigers have it right back, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we have played 3 full quarters here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. Tigers lead it 56-7.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
Certified by the American Lighting Association, Furbay's Light Shop is your go-to for all lighting needs, residential, commercial, or industrial. Our experts assist with every detail, from bulb size and fixture type to designing layouts. Visit us for hands-on displays showcasing various fixtures, or log in to furbay.com/lightshop. Let us help you visualize the perfect light for your space. Whether you need advice or want to explore lighting options, stop by or log in to Furbay's Light Shop today and see how we can brighten your project.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton and let our family take care of yours.
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. 3 quarters in the book. Troy, time for our quarterly recap. What'd you see in that third quarter? That went by pretty quick.
We saw Massillon get a touchdown on a pass. We saw a turnover interception by Hoover. Then we saw a fumble by Massillon. Then we saw a turnover again by Hoover. And you know what? We just kind of jumped back and forth there. Not much. And it's going to be quick here in the fourth quarter. I think it's just going to be about a 12, 13-minute quarter there. As you see, there's the pick there on the Kimball Recycling quarter recap. I want to thank our friends at Kimball. And there you're going to see the fumble get stripped loose here. The Vikings are going to come up with it, but Hoover can't hold on to the football as they're going to turn it over themselves and give it right back to Massillon, and the Tigers trying to knock on the door, put another one in. Kind of hard to see some numbers there. Eight's the quarterback. 8 and 3. Eight's the quarterback. That's Eli Moore. And 3's the running back.
Moore going to throw it out there. Caught. Into the secondary again. Good catch there by Benny Anthony.
Sebastian Harper is the tailback, number 3. As Moore throws a nice ball here on the Altman replay.
Yeah, Eli, good size at 6'3", 170. One of the captains here at Massillon. Still throwing the football.
Looking good doing it.
Going to hand it off, and about 3 or 4 yards over the right side.
That's Sebastian Harper with the carry. Toting the rock. He's going to pick up about 4. Some new players coming in here trying to get the numbers here for the Tigers. Take a look there at ground level on our Altman replay.
There you take a look at number 8, Eli Moore. Next to him, number 3, Sebastian Harper. We mentioned how many outstanding underclassmen this Tiger team has, but they also obviously have some good seniors.
They just keep getting better and better, filling all the gaps. There's
Moore again. Goes out of that bubble screen. They're going to break it for a first down inside the 25 to the 23, maybe the 24. Let's see where they spot it.
Nice job there. Throws that quick pass. I like how the wide receivers are blocking, but we're going to get a hold on that block there for Massillon, and that's going to back it up. But the wide receivers, I love how aggressive the wideouts for Massillon block. You don't see that a lot. You see guys trying to stock block, but these Massillon wide receivers, they're looking to attack and be aggressive with the blocking as well. They're trying to get pancakes out there. And when you got your wide receivers blocking like that, that sets up good things for the entire offense.
Now that bubble screen will not work unless wide receivers block.
Right. They do a good job with it. It's hard for the DBs to get off that and make the play. And all you got to do is make one guy miss after that, and
you're right.
The end zone's open.
Second and about 13. Moore again throws and
almost picked off.
Nearly picked off as they went to the right sidelines. Incomplete.
It's going to bring up second down. That's to Pierce. Bianchi there on coverage for the Vikings. We see Moore again trying to throw those darts. Going to bring up third and long here for Massillon.
He'd be playing quarterback in a lot of places.
Oh yeah.
In Ohio.
Oh yeah.
He's got Manny Patterson, the junior, who's really, really good ahead of him, but he throws a good ball, as you said. And another penalty.
be false start. So Massillon here gone to some of their down the line guys, second and third stringers. Just a little excitement out there when you get to come out on the lights on Friday night, especially in a playoff game.
A little different than playing Saturday morning.
Yeah, a little bit different than playing on Saturday afternoons, especially when you're in the playoffs.
We are already down to 8.5 to go in the game. Massillon up 56-7. There was little doubt in this one from about halfway through the second quarter, Troy.
Screen.
Going to throw it out. Another big play. This is Sebastian Harper.
They get a big chunk of the yardage back for the first down. They're going to pick up about 15 on that. So that's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth and manageable here for Massillon. They can throw for this first down. I don't think they haven't ran the ball this possession. They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, hitting some different wide receivers.
Well, anybody in uniform tonight for Massillon is going to see action.
Yeah.
Unless you skip study hall, you're going to play.
Study hall.
Owen.
Pressure coming.
Got a throw, caught at the 20 and out of bounds.
I mean, another first down for Massillon. Trying to keep the sticks moving, keeps the drive alive.
Another first down for Massillon, on the move again. One more look on the Altman replay.
That's a nice catch, pitch and catch right there.
Eli Moore throwing the football all over the field right now. Good follow through, steps into that one for a first down. How many wide receivers do you have on this team that can catch the football? You got a bundle of them.
They're really trying to show off their second and third string wide receivers here, throwing the ball around here, and they're doing a nice job catching it. The wide receivers are blocking. Harper there with a nice carry as well right there. Picks up another first down for Massillon, and they're knocking on the door again.
Sebastian Harper, a 195-pound junior. There you see him breaking into that second level. Vikings bring him down, but they've got it first and goal at the 10. 6:21 left in this game. Eli Moore got Harper next to him. Gonna run Harper and breaks a couple tackles. Good effort. Boy, he was stopped back of the line of scrimmage and carried a couple Vikings with him for a yard, maybe down to the 9, but he was hit back of the line of scrimmage.
That's a good hard run here by this young man. Hoover getting some penetration up front. They do a nice job wrapping him up, but I'll tell you, he's a tough one to bring down, Harper. He's got some depth on this Tiger team. That's a good chance to get a chance to show it off here for Massillon, and you want to show what you can do for Coach Moore and see what there's someone here that says, hey, I should be maybe getting a little bit more playing time a little bit sooner.
Like they say in preseason football, get your plays on tape so people can see it, right?
Well, that's if you get traded.
Well, they got some people. Maybe it's the next level, I'm saying. Here comes Moore. He's going to run it. There's a flag back of the play, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to get the left tackle for a tackle on that.
That's going to be a holding call on the Tigers, as Moore rolled left and got down inside the 5 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, there you see it on the Altman replay, and it's just an easy call there for the officials.
Well, if you're out and about this holiday season, stop it at Bell Stores. Can't beat the offerings there. Get your Bell Buddy Reward members. Get 10 cents off per gallon for every $25 Bell Bucks gift card purchased. And why not say thank you to some folks?
Nice catch.
That's caught down to the original line of scrimmage. I may buy you a Bell Bucks.
Not all teachers drink coffee. Remember
for all the
that.
hard work you've done this year, Troy.
We're just here for the children. But, you know, that's a nice job of Moore getting rid of it. He had pressure coming right up the gut, able to get rid of the football quickly. And that was a nice completion, nice catch.
On the replay, Moore, somebody right in his face completes it anyway.
Yeah, it's tough. He had pressure coming right up the gut, but able to get rid of it.
Looked like that was Van Hawkins that caught it.
3rd and goal here for the Tigers.
Moore going to throw it again. Now he's going to run out of trouble. He's at the 5. He is into the end zone. Inside the pylon. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job by Moore. Good vision. Cuts across the grain there as he's able to cut that back. Takes that one to the end zone.
Showed some good speed on that one. He looks right. Nobody home. Says, why not? I'm going to take off. Got a stiff arm there. And just steps in front of that pylon for a touchdown.
Yeah, just beats the pilot, sticks the pylon there as you see him running right into your living room on the Altman replay. And once again, our guys at Image Video bringing you the images. Don't forget, we'll have our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game after this.
62-7 Massillon. Herrera. Looks like that leg's a little tired after kicking all night, but he gets that one up and through. And we're going to take a break. 2:53 left in the game. It's all Massillon, 62-7.
Rabbit Landscaping is Northeast Ohio's premier residential and commercial landscaping establishment in Jackson Township. They provide an ample amount of services including landscape design, hardscapes, deck and fence installations, outdoor lighting, lawn maintenance, leaf removal, and snow removal. Rabbit Landscaping aims to provide a quality, trustworthy landscaping service to your area. Call for a free quote at 330-936-7616.
There are 87,000 new IRS agents. Fireside Tax is the best accounting value in Stark County. With audit defense and identity theft restoration through Protection Plus, Fireside Tax can help you deal with the new agent. Fireside Tax has been in business for over 18 years and provides tax, accounting, and payroll services, including flat fee accounting and flat fee payroll. Fireside Tax also handles individual and small business income tax returns.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
You've got only one body, so why not take care of it? Let iCryo Wellness and Recovery help you live a healthy lifestyle. iCryo will introduce you to recovery and wellness with their proven techniques that will surely make your body and mind a whole lot healthier. Evaluate your lifestyle with iCryo. Don't wait. Call now, 330-451-6365.
Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium as the Massillon Tigers will advance the next week's third week of the state playoffs as you take a look at the Mirrors Nissan fan cam.
It's Mirrors Nissan fan cam. You get a look there at the Massillon Tiger cheerleaders. They've had a lot to cheer about tonight on the Mirrors Nissan fan cam. Good student section turnout here.
They need to go like cryo as much work as they've done tonight.
Yeah, they've had a lot to go. We've had enough fireworks come off tonight too every time the Tigers score. Take a look at our Mirrors Nissan fan cam.
That may be the Hoover sidelines that's on the screen right now. And hats off to the Viking fans that did not leave. It stayed with this team for the entire game, Troy.
Yeah, they've been here the entire night. They had a good turnout tonight as well.
Oh, yeah. That
Brave
was
the elements.
That visiting section was nearly full. Herrera says, I got one more kick left in me, guys. Here he goes. And he boots that one down the field, takes a bounce into the end zone.
And the kick by Corsair goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
I want to thank our friends at Hot Shots Pickleball. Rookie play from scoring to serving. We'll teach you step by step how to play the game. That's at Hot Shots Pickleball, conveniently located in North Canton. Also want to thank our good friends at iCrowd. They're going to sponsor Stone Cold Player of the Game. Also want to thank our friends at the Beaver Companies for being a big-time sports sponsor. West End Pizzeria, which is just under new management over in Waynesburg. I want to thank them. They're coming on as a sponsor this winter for big-time sports. Want to thank them and their new owners.
Kyle's going to hand it over that left side, and not much there for the Vikings. It's been a struggle all game long after that long touchdown bomb from Collins to Andes. They get on the board in their very first possession.
Third play of the game, they take it to the house, and they moved the ball the other possession, just couldn't finish it in.
Number 8, Gio Bianchi, the ball carrier on that last play.
Collins and Andes, there you see two of the best to play for the Vikings.
Yep.
Two seniors that have given Viking fans, Federal League fans, a lot of memories, and they're getting some appreciative hugs and handshakes from the coaches and their teammates.
And we're going to have multiple penalties coming in here as well.
Tell you what, buy those two guys some Bell Bucks gift cards, huh? I'll buy them a couple after what I saw them do this year.
Massillon racking up some penalties here. They only had 2 in the first half. That's their 5th of the game so far.
We are less than a minute, Troy.
Yeah, and by the time they mark this off, we're only going to have one more play.
So the Massillon Tigers advance to next Friday night. And it'll be announced on Sunday who they play. Unless they...
Well, they're not going to... Well, we'll find out tonight based on who wins.
For the Vikings, they will wrap it up this season. A very successful season for head coach Brian Baum and the Hoover Vikings.
That'll be the last play of the game.
Got to win over their arch rival Jackson in week 10. Had a lot of big wins this year, only 2 losses. This will be the 3rd. And that'll do it. Now the teams will line up. They will shake hands. And that'll do it for a Friday night here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. We're going to take our final break. Troy's going to be busy adding up the numbers. We'll come back to talk about this one and give you the final stats and our cryo player of the game right after this.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
The newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautoauction.com or call 330-773-8245.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Joe Dunn, Troy Richardson back at Paul Bond Tiger Stadium as the Massillon Tigers with a big win over Hoover in playoff action tonight. They win it 62-7. And Troy, how about those final stats?
Let's take a look here at our final stats brought to you by our good friends at AltCare. On the AltCare wrap-up report, it was all Tigers. 210 rushing, 67 for the Vikes, 270 for Massillon. First down, dominant performance there, and they took advantage. They won the turnover battles too, so it was all Tigers tonight on Big Time Sports.
Which leads us to our final detail tonight.
And that's going to take us to our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game, as we're coming up on it right here. Take a look there at the band. But our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game is going to be Zayshawn Murray. As you see him get a block right there, he gets the block punt. And there you're going to see him get one of his sacks that kind of sparked the defense here. One of his 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. Zayshawn Murray, you're our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game. You get a look there at the big man right there. He's going to get a free month-long pass to iCryo in Belden Village. Once again, congratulations, Zayshawn Murray, our iCryo Stone Cold Player of the Game.
6 foot, 295-pound senior. Well, I'll tell you what, move on next week as we play more playoff football, hopefully here on Big Time Sports. We want to thank everybody down the truck for Image Video for being as good as they are at their job. Thanks, guys, down there. Most of all, thanks to you for watching. For my partner, Troy Richardson, my name's Joe Dunn. Thanks for watching another big game right here on Big Time Sports.